Yeah, the first boss, I think that fight is relatively fair, though I was probably just a tiny bit over leveled. But I will always take being over-leveled in an RPG than being under-leveled. Like I said, this is why I do I fight everything, because I want to see how well the game is balanced around it. Oh, I was wrong when I thought it was you, Auntie. This boy used to hang around my house a long while ago. Back when he could fit in it. And that's not a fat joke, I mean look at him. Not sure when that stopped. It's too late for scolding. You stopped paying attention to me, Auntie. Everyone did. No one looked at me. So I... Don't be a spoiled brat. That's your dumb reason for smashing up people's artwork. You want people to notice you, to talk to you, to care about you. Then try making them happy. It looks like I gotta knock some sense into you.
Top of attack!
Looks like Team Rocket is blasting off again. When he gets launched off, edit in the goofy yell. To think he used to be such a good boy. This lady might be tougher than you too.
Well,
We're so glad you're safe. Yeah, everything's fine thanks to Mario and Luigi. Thank you. But the island is wrecked, and everyone's art is in pieces. That just makes me think of that joke from Amphibia. Looks the same to me. So I'll make it again. Huh? It doesn't matter how bad it's messed up or how many pieces it's in now. If we remember how we felt making it, we can do it again, over and over. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's work together to make our island beautiful again. Woohoo. I wonder if because the one guy got yeeted off, I wonder if he's gonna come back on a later island. Because if not, bitch just killed him, man. She just knocked him into, like, uncharted ocean.
yeah, now that path is open.
It was 82 came through when it counted. Maybe you really can fix Concordia back up again. Fingers crossed, anyway. You don't have fingers! I suppose I should tell Lex?
X. Easy here. I'm gonna say X.
X? Eeks? I don't know. This is the one problem when you don't have voice acting about this incident. He and the others will be wanting a full report. Come on, let's beat it back to Ship-Shape Island. You can use this if you want a shortcut. for half a sec, I thought you were just gonna uppercut us back to the fucking island. I owe you two for putting an end to all that drama.
Return 5.
I was going to have in my back pocket to bitch about. I wish I had a fast travel in the menu. I didn't do that, did I?
No.
No. This was the easy part. Is only gonna get tougher from here. This return time will let you warp to islands. We're gonna just flowing.
Yeah, that's handy.
We can go straight to Ship-Shape Island now. Any guesses who made it's a hint? Me. I'm building and make it some mom after all. I could build the stuff in my sleep.
In fact, I did. I just woke up and I had this puff in my bed.
those houses aren't going to sell themselves. Actually, they
They
do.
do, but don't tell your mother.
Yeah, I'll let you know already. Just press ZR to use it. You do take care, okay? I want to see head to another island, like, will it just take me to the one warp screen?
Yes.
I need to see how convenient this is. Oh yeah, good. And yeah, have all...
And there's just a default to return to ship.
So I'll just head back here, and if the plot doesn't railroad me, probably going to stop. How long have we been recording?
2.5 hours.
Mario, Luigi. Say Wamba. I'm going to be funny. You saved Roomba Island. Visitor from there told me all about it. No, please take these were my things. Ooh, finally!
Oh shit, yes.
Ever seen a show that looks like those? Think anything inside? Everyone knows why it could be a cooped on that kind of show. Glad you like them.
And they're doing crafting now.
Yeah, I can see that. Did you hear, dear? Looks like Walnut's son is coming to a ship shape. Coming, nothing. Look over there. Oh, my, maybe they'll live together again, mother and son, under the same roof. Wouldn't that be nice? I think so, anyway. Well, I hear the child hasn't even gone to visit her at home yet. Is that so? That's the way it is. Oh, dear, I suppose, well, it can be a little, damn, I skipped a bit.
A little intimidating.
Why, wait, and she, is on the whole island with his, those, thunderous,
with the thunderous tood of hers.
Please don't talk about her tood. We, go too far.
Oh!
That is literally the brigade of cackling white women.
Yes.
Hey, the mustache guys, how you doing? Huh? What do you mean I seem down? I'm never down. Alright, you got me. I owe it to you in my division. But I kinda made her worry. So it's a tough pill to swallow. It's just a short trip home. You can do it all alone. Say what? I thought you were going to be there backing me up. I'm running my biz. It is what it is. Say hi to mom from both of her kids. Can't argue with that. I'll go home and see Ma. Drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood on Roma. So yeah, it seems like the one you say first sets up shop here, the other one goes back to live with her, so I would assume the other one's shop is probably on the one island. I'm picking up on bad vibes too. You gotta run the island and check up on my bro. You're doing me a solid, my personal heroes.
Coming home.
As you link islands, you'll encounter side quests about the people. Yeah. At the end of each side quest, you'll get a special gift to help you out. Listen closely to those three ladies gossip for hints on the latest side quest. It literally is, but like
Trio of cackling white women.
Cackling middle-aged white women.
Mario, Luigi. Rumble Island. Visitor told me about it. Isn't much, but please take these. Get the bros moves. They're the shells. Yeah, practice bros attacks. Found them on the beach. I thought you two might find use for them. Ever seen a shell like that though? Think anything's inside? And a shell. Glad you like them. Thanks a lot, really. You hear that, dear? Looks like one of his daughter is coming to ship. Coming, nothing. Look over there. Oh my, maybe they'll live together again. Mother and daughter under the same roof. Wouldn't that be nice? I think so, anyway. Here, the child hasn't even gone to visit her at home yet. Is that so? Well, I suppose woman can be a little intimidating. Why didn't... yeah. Why didn't she silence a whole island with that thunderous toot of hers? Oh, we've gone too far. Oh. And like we thought, when you reverse it, you basically get accessories or equipment. So I have an equipment shop, Carson has an accessory shop, and then later you can get the other one. So I'm curious what bullshit I get. So stashes with the flash head. Asking if I plan on visiting mom at home. I'm not going home in a hurry. Don't want to make mom worry. Plus the line between her love and her anger can be blurry. Sure, but you could at least show your face. So hot to bring me home to mother, the least you could do is come with me, brother. Hey, I got a job to do here. But say hi for me. Piff. I give. I'm on. I'm going home. Back to Rumble Isle. Time to find my smile. Look me up if you'll be there for a while. So I'm curious what bullshit I get. Absolutely, kind of worried for her. Go to Rumble Island, check on her. Nice. Oh, you guys big time. Picnic boots. Yeah, at the end of each quest.
Sometimes folks on airships on Island or out in Concordia will make requests to Mario and Luigi. He'll look out for an icon over there. And talk to them on a side quest will begin. Clear side quest turn useful items or have to be completed in a limited time. Duh, god damn it, game, don't fucking tell me that, because now I'm going to try to complete every side quest as soon as I get it. Well, this just became...
Read the bottle!
What? After you passed a certain point in the story completionist bit where, well, this just became an 80-part LP.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Map hints about your progress in side quests. If an icon doesn't have a mark on it, it means there's a side quest you haven't logged in into. Icon marked with an arrow means that you've accepted the side quest, and the icons will icon that we complete, and then that's of course the like
color
of a quest icon.
Color of a quest.
That means the deadline is
approaching.
So it's not that it's
gone. Yeah.
It's that it's okay. At least the game does that. Okay, we again. What the hell are you doing? No more. Oh wait, I'm opening the gates.
And she had a...
I'll do that in a minute. Yes. For you only the best by one. Put it to the test. Whoo! Ooh, those are some numbers.
Nimble Crown
has a chance to give you the first turn in a going on with it. Boost damage dealt by first strike by fear. Makes defeated enemies draw items more often than BP. Gloves, HP gloves, and speed gloves. Speed break! Okay, let's get that one first then.
Yes.
Put that on Mario, because Mario is the one that...
Yes.
Here, request. Bring me a folder so I can... and if you can have her
Make special care.
To select your request.
Hand over materials.
This piece of gear has been made. Okay. You vibing with any of this? Can I see what they like?
No.
On first round battle art was.
Oh yeah.
Is and you'll back your first attacks are in.
You had enough.
No,
so.
I want to.
What?
I wanted to see the luck charm with this friend you're back for. Here's why. I wanted to do that to like.
They're individual quests.
Yes. On the other thing I was going to see before I crafted it, I wanted to make sure the thing. Okay, yeah, I wanted to make sure the thing I just bought wasn't.
They said special.
First round belt. I'm gonna make it, and now once the clouds goes on out, you had to stretch for that one. It's made. Welcome to the family.
Little invention.
For my art, thanks for the part you played in my art.
She's charmingly stupid.
Is a time for me to get my creative juices flowing. Gonna make it now. Watch the. It's made. Welcome to the family. Okay, yeah, it's the same every time.
New items have been added to the workshop. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, this is a very special question and a very special topic. As of this very moment, what is your overall opinion on the Switch 2? I thought I would ask because not a lot was going on in this part, and so much has happened related to the Switch 2. I wanted to quickly discuss that, even if it is somewhat indirect. First off, that $90 for physical games is bullshit. That is almost entirely Europe and almost nowhere else. Yes, the Mario Kart is $80, but the physical is not $90. The physical in America is $80. Europe has higher physical prices and slightly lower digital prices. So that's a European thing. That's not a problem with the Switch 2 in America. Anyone reporting on that is reporting on falsehoods. Yes, there is a Japanese region-locked console that's cheaper, but a Japanese region-locked console locked to Japan can be cheaper because that's a domestic product. Japan is still getting the multi-language international model So that's good. The international model seems to be region free. The cheaper model isn't, but Japan getting a special cheaper model seems to be because yen is not super valuable right now. Overall, in the world economy, yen was down by a lot of points. So a cheaper domestic console makes sense. I'm going to come out and say this. Tariffs are affecting prices. Companies all over the world mentioned tariffs and mentioned that prices would likely increase because they were trying to offset the tariffs that Trump wanted to implement. So it seems like a lot of these prices were preemptively done because of companies being afraid of Trump implementing tariffs. So it seems like Nintendo is charging a lot more as a way to offset Trump's tariffs. And yes, this could apply to the overall world economy, since different regions are already going to have slight variance in price, but it does seem like in general, since a lot of tariffs are basically being implemented, that Nintendo was just afraid that this would happen, and they tried to take some precautions. So they just set a price to be slightly higher than they likely would have otherwise, even in other parts of the world, because this is a world economy thing. And I feel like they might be planning ahead and trying to deal with the fact that big markets like America might go through a massive recession. So you might as well offset a bunch of different countries and charge them all roughly about the same. But if you take different exchange rates into account, games are generally more expensive in the UK right now if you convert the prices. So Nintendo was likely in a weird spot, but tariffs probably had a lot to do with that. And I do think 80 is kind of high, but the Mario Kart at least looks like it's a very large, high effort game. And it looks like that will probably be a weird outlier, because games like the Donkey Kong Bonanza are 70, and yes, certain enhanced versions of Switch 1 games are 80, but they basically are charging you for what is essentially paid DLC, because I'm getting tired of people eye-rolling and acting like, oh, Kirby is 80, that's unreasonable. And anyone who mentions the fact that the Kirby has new content gets shot down with this ridiculous gloom and doom. Oh, that's probably like 30 minutes of new content. You don't fucking know that. Prices are wild. Tariffs are weird. The console is about what I expected anyway. I don't think 450 is that bad, and I think the console is a lot more powerful than people think it is. But even within my friend group, including some family members, I have a cousin that is also riding this ridiculous anti-hype train. Oh, there is no way the Switch 2 is anywhere near as powerful as they're advertising. Nintendo is not going to make a console that powerful. This is all bullshit. And Sean was doing a similar thing, even though people playing demos and a bunch of developers said, power-wise, they're getting basically what they need. And the team behind Civilization said they were able to get specs that matched a mid-ranged PC, which is incredible for the price of this thing, because a good mid-ranged PC ends up costing most people like $1,000. And just to crack this joke, because I want to say this before it happens, and I will remember I said this, even if I remember I said this in an in-slate question ramble, but I feel like Microsoft is very close to announcing an Xbox that is basically going to be like $1,200 or more. And Sony is probably going to also announce some type of PlayStation thing along that price range as well. Because while nobody bought it, people do forget the PlayStation 5 Pro is a thing. And while it's crazy expensive, you need to pay more money if you want a disc drive. But people conveniently act like the PlayStation 5 Pro is stupid, so no one even humors that in this conversation. And a Switch 2 is way cheaper than a PlayStation 5 Pro. And I'm expecting a like $1,200 Xbox to be announced soon. And once Sony and Microsoft go off the deep end, all of a sudden, all of you will basically think Nintendo's prices are reasonable. And power-wise, this thing is apparently stronger than people think it is. And people getting to play some demos, apparently a lot of games are actually running smoother on the Switch 2 than they are on the Steam Deck. So if you optimize for the Switch 2, it seems like you can actually get a good chunk of power out of this thing. And I also feel like as we go into the next generation, the power leap for the next generation is not going to be that substantial. And for slightly less power, you could get a Switch 2 version that basically doesn't look as good, but runs at 60 FPS or more when you're using the performance mode. And if you swap it to 4K, you get 60 FPS 4K, but if you're in 1080, you can get up to 120 FPS if a game chooses to use that. So we could go 60 or over, and I feel like a lot of people within a year or two will all collectively agree the Switch 2 is amazing, because all of these like PS5 games will basically be downscaled just a little bit, and they'll be portable with a minimum of 60 FPS 1080, and no one will really bat an eye. Where you could get it on the PS5 or the PS5 Pro, or realistically, probably in like a year, Sony is going to try to push the PlayStation 6, and Microsoft is going to push whatever bullshit new Xbox they're trying to get people to buy. And there's going to be all of these crazy graphic pushes, but if we downscale just a little bit, the Switch 2 can run a good version of a game. And I feel like a lot of people are going to get the Switch 2, get a slightly worse version because the frame rate is fine, and just play it on a bus ride or what have you. But I'm starting to ramble and I don't want my insight to go on, but I just thought this was a fine topic to discuss. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.